Hi, welcome back to Outside the Fly Box. This video, I'm going to tell you what I call is my Thunder Beach Minnow. It's kind of a knockoff of the original pattern, which is this guy. If you can get it in there, the Thunder Creek Minnow. I use mine specifically for the snapping blues we have here in New Jersey in the summertime, which are basically just baby bluefish. Kind of imitates the glass minnows that they feed on throughout the summer. So let's get started. Okay, in the vise I have a size 4 stainless steel hook. What I use thread-wise is for almost all of my flies is a 3/0 uni thread. 3/0 pretty much because everything I tie is either a size 8 or bigger. So let's get the thread wrap started. Get a base down, nothing crazy. Tie it up. First part of the tail is going to be, I believe this stuff is called fish hair. I bought it forever ago. I don't have the label for it anymore. You want a piece out of here that's kind of sparse for the length. It's because I'm actually going to, I guess quadruple it up would be the word, to get the volume that I need. So that's once. And that would be twice. Let's get my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. Trim the tips up so they're straight. And these are on there. A couple fairly firm wraps, nothing crazy yet, because I wanted to get it to go around at least 3 sides of the hook, which would be the sides and the top. Once you get it where you want it, you can go ahead and wrench it down. Half hitch, because I have a half hitch problem. Something I've been doing since the start of fly tying. I just, the way I was taught. What I'm going to use for flash or lateral line is it's a pearl. I wouldn't quite call it tinsel, but it's, you know, about 1/8 inch wide, super thin. I'm going to tie that in on both sides of the hook. Make sure she's, you know, straight. That's one side. There's the other. Make sure she's not terrible. I don't hate it. Back to my half hitch problem. And then you can pull it. Pick your length. I like maybe a little bit more than twice the length overall. And I'll cut it so she tapers a little. Not perfect, but whatever. What I use for the body is it's just Mylar piping. Your thread back. Tie the top in. Definitely want to try to shoot for like the top half nice and full. And you can wrap that all the way tight to the eye for the simple reason we're not going to whip there and finish. We are going to leave it back some. Do the same thing with the bottom. Get it in and make sure she's pretty even, cover top and bottom. Same thing. Wrap it nice and tight to the eye. A little bit more base, fill it in. When you wrap it back, you don't want to quite go off the edge of your thread for the simple reason you want the mylar to kind of stay up and not pull the pipe down or the mylar tubing down. That's pretty good. 3 wraps. Do the same on the bottom. Make sure she's mostly straight. Not bad, I can live with it. And you whip finish it. Couple, 3, whatever. Because we're going to put some UV resin on it to finish it. So that will kind of hold everything. Not bad. And then we can take a red marker and put a little red on the bottom, make it look like a gill plate or whatever, but it just seems like the bluefish seem to like to see that. I don't know why. And now, let me get a bodkin, and I will stick on a couple of these little 1/8" stick-on eyes. Right in the middle of the piping and, you know, horizontal, I would say, with the hook shaft. Stick it right in there. I drop my eyes. So now I have those. Get this one off. Same thing. Give her a quick turn to make sure she's kind of, you know, remotely in the same place. Yeah, I can live with it. And now, I'm going to UV to glue the eyes in. Not bad. Just to hold that for a minute. And then that's good. Hold that. And now we will coat the whole head of it. You want to stay from your thread wraps forward. Not bad, I can live with it. Alright, now, got to cut the mylar piping back some. I tried to cut the top, but somewhere between what I would say is the back of the hook and the barb of the hook, which looks like to be about right there. And the bottom, kind of match it, but if you're going to err on one side or the other, I will tend to cut it shorter than longer. I get that piece up. Yeah, see, shorter than longer. And then take your bodkin and pick out the rest of the pipe that's beyond it. This is like an old school thing, not, wouldn't say necessarily old school. They've been doing this with mylar pipe minnows for years, the epoxy ones. You know, do the whole entire body out of it and then pick the tail. Same idea. And there she is. The Thunder Beach Minnow. Thanks for playing along, and always remember to think outside the fly box. Thank you.